Hello again, I am Blunty. Joining me on the lovely hotel couch is the man known as Kid Kenobi, one of, would you say, notorious DJs in the DJ world?
Yeah.
Notorious? Infamous?
Infamous. I can, all of them can apply in some form or another. Sure.
We're here to talk about the release of DJ HERO 2, which you're not in, are you?
Not yet,
but
no.
We're
working on it.
You're here to be an ambassador for the game, an Australian ambassador, because he's an Australian DJ, of course.
Yeah.
You're known everywhere, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I spend my life travelling around Australia, so hopefully by now people know me everywhere.
How long have you been doing the DJ thing? I can't remember a time where I didn't have, because you know, Kid Kenobi sticks in your head.
Yeah, it does.
I'm a nerd of Star Wars games.
Yeah, so. Okay, right. Well, I mean, that's pretty much why I chose the name, because you know, I was 19, I was trying to come up with a name for my first gig, and I was like, I had this whole list on a piece of paper sitting in the back of a bus, and I was like, yeah, that's cool, and then there was Kid Kenobi, and I was like, yeah, that kind of sticks, you know, something about it, I don't know, so yeah, you're right, it does sort of stick in your head. But that was a long time ago, that was about 14 years ago.
Right, so yeah,
so it's a long time,
I have been aware of you for my entire adult life now.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon about the game? I mean, is it, when I played it, it feels like a well-constructed game.
Yeah.
It feels fun to play, but how does it compare to actual DJing?
Well, I was just thinking before that, you know, there are definitely similarities and differences, but I think the essentials ingredient of both things is that you need to have a good sort of sense of timing, you know, because I think this, like, the game is, you gotta hit the button at the right time, which is almost like a shoot 'em kind of game. But to do that well, you got to do that kind of in time with the music. So I think, you know, as a DJ, you know, if you don't do that well, it's going to sound terrible. And I think that's the other thing, is if you do it wrong or don't do it well in here, it's going to sound bad as well. And like, even when I was practicing before, like a couple of other people in the room, and they'd just be talking, and then I'd do something, hits a few buttons wrong, and they'd look up and go, like, that's exactly like DJing. If you get it wrong, it sounds bad, and everyone's going to know.
Everyone notices.
Yeah.
So, do your many years of DJ experience transfer directly to playing the game, or did you suck when you started playing?
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I was hoping that it would instantly make me really good at it, and I think
rock up and instantly be awesome, and everyone would go, ooh.
I was deep down, I was hoping that would be the case, but no. I think I set myself up for disappointment actually, because I wasn't very good when I first started at all. But you know, like, as I played the game more and I got more familiar with it, I realised that there were some things that my DJing career had sort of helped me fine-tune a little bit.
Like what?
Oh, like the timing thing, for example. And then realising that to be good at it, you've got to just get into it and have fun and let go. And I think, you know, you play your best sets when you're not trying too hard, and when you're sort of just like having fun, and then things come more naturally to you. And it's like, if I'm doing like a big weekend of gigs, I might play Friday, Saturday, Sunday in 3 different states around Australia, and you're travelling, you haven't slept, and usually by the third gig you're so tired and you're so kind of over it that you don't have anything to lose anymore, and you just go, yeah, whatever, I'm just going to go for it, and you play the best sets, you know. And I think it's the same with this game. The more you have fun, the more you just let go and get into it and really get into the music. It sounds like a cliche, but it's true. The more you just get into it, the better you are at it. Do
you have some favourite tracks?
So far it's the Damian Marley and Twist 'Em Out mixed together. I don't think it's on the back cover. That's a personal favourite of mine, because it's very ravey, and I love both of those artists, and it gets me psyched up, and I can concentrate more when I'm playing rave music, because that's where I started.
Now, what do you reckon about the controller? Does it feel like a deck should feel to you?
It does actually, yeah. It does. I mean, it's weighted really well. It might not feel like a turntable for records, because obviously they're a lot bigger. But as far as like the CDJ1000, the Pioneers, which most people use for CD DJing, it's pretty much the same. So like, when I first had a go on it, like, that already felt familiar. So I wasn't going, you know, oh god, now I've got to try and pretend to DJ on this piece of plastic, you know, toy. It actually felt like a proper deck, so I kind of felt like, straight away I was like, yeah, cool, right, I'm ready, let's do it. So yeah, it definitely felt natural.
So I never played the first one, so my first experience with the DJ HERO series has been the second one.
Yeah.
And it felt like I wanted some bounce back or resistance to the turntable when I'm scratching.
Right, okay.
That would be obviously not a natural thing for the turntable to do. So.
Well, the CDJs exactly like that. They don't spin, whereas the difference is, I guess, with when you're playing vinyl, they used to spin, so you used to get a bit more resistance, because the turntable going that way and you'll be spinning back. So I guess that'd be different. But I'm so used to playing with CDs now, which I guess most DJs do play on, that it's exactly the same.
So do you think people who sort of really get into playing this game will be able to sort of go the other way and take some of those skills and sort of the rhythms they learn to real decks?
Yeah, I think
really
so.
In it?
I think that, like I was saying, the essential getting everything on time, multitasking, being able to do a scratch and then quickly do something else like hidden effect. You know, I think I work a lot harder when I'm playing that game than I do when I'm DJing. But I think the essential, like those types of things, are basic principles, and I think you can definitely translate them over. Yeah, definitely.
So it's retraining your muscle memory for the game,
because
you're so used to just doing it with the real decks.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing I'm going to miss out on is like when I was doing the training sessions, the encouragement for some guy telling me that I was going to be a superstar DJ one day. I wish I had that in real life. That little voice in my head.
Might sound a little condescending.
Yeah, might be encouraging.
Kid Kenobi, someday you're going to be big.
Yeah,
like, right on.
Wicked. Like, yeah, that'd be awesome. I want one of those.
Right, well, thanks very much, mate.
No worries, thank you.
A joy and a pleasure talking to you. And
likewise.
I'm going to try and get decent in this game because right now I kind of suck.
Yeah.
Any tips? How do I get better at this game?
Like I said, just have fun with it and just try not to just have fun with it and just listen to the music rather than try and hit the visual triggers. That's a really good one.
That's where I'm going wrong. I'm concentrating too much on the.
You're trying to hit the things as they come.
Yeah.
If you listen to music and just try and do it in time, then that's a really good tip.
Makes sense. That's what I do on Guitar Hero.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Have you played that as well, the Guitar Hero?
No. Guitars still have decks.
Don't like the real instruments. You want everything laid down for you, just so you can mess with it.
Yeah.
Right. Cheers, mate.
Awesome, thanks. Oh no, this one here. Oh no, God, there's heaps. So many. I guess that's another good thing about it. There's just so much. Oh my God, I didn't see that one. I'm playing this one next. Busta Rhymes, Put Your Hands Where I Can See, and Mars, Pump Up the Volume.
Yeah, that is a fun one to play, actually. I played that one.
Pump Up the Volume, that's like original dance music. Yeah. It's good that they kind of have like a real mix of stuff.
Prodigy's fun to play as well. Omen, I think.
Oh yeah?
Where is it? Yeah, Omen.
Oh, wicked. Yeah. See, that's the other thing as well. It's like people really do focus on the music as well. Like that's what everyone seems to ask me. Is like, oh, it's really good tracks on there, or I really like that song or whatever, and I'm like, oh, cool. So people, that's a really important part of it, is the music. People actually enjoy listening to it while they're playing it. You know what I mean? Rather than just as a means to an end.
Yeah. That's what I enjoyed about Guitar Hero. I mean, I was thrilled when the latest Guitar Hero game had Dire Straits on it.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Huge Mark Knopfler fan.
Yeah, right.
For ages.
Yeah.
I made the mistake of that was the first track I tried to play on the new game when it came out, and because Mark Knopfler is an amazing guitarist, I nearly crippled myself. I should have started on easy mode.
Yeah, my fingers are already feeling like I think I got a bit of arthritis today. But yeah, and I'm going to try that. I'm going to try the Guitar Hero.
It's worth playing.
Yeah?
It's worth playing. Yeah, well, I've zero musical talent, which is why I like these games, because I get to pretend I'm up on stage being a rock god.
Yeah, just but it does actually get you psyched up. Like you get the crowd there and the music's going. It is like it does. I don't know. It gives that same kind of feeling.
The first time I played it, I was a bit wary because, like I said, I enjoyed the music, but I didn't know whether I was going to enjoy it on the plastic deck. But within 3 songs, I was just completely sort of grooving into it, looking like a complete dork. Yeah. Luckily, I was alone in my lounge room, so no one saw me looking like a complete dork. But you're aware of how silly you must look.
Yeah.
Who cares when you're having fun?
Yeah, exactly.